Dude, you guys having a fun? I mean, yeah. Good afternoon. My name is Chong. We all have free will, the ability to think, to assess, to analyze, and from it comes creativity and ambition. Speaking of ambition, you know how when we always strive for the best, the fastest, the strongest, the most powerful, whatever, as long as it's the best. Well, as creatures without wings, we humans have always want to look for ways to reach up for the sky, whether it is by building machines that fly, or buildings that stretch across the sky. Now, this is just one practical problem, and that is where engineers come in. Engineers, they use technology, information, mathematics to use them to solve practical problems. Now, if someone wants a building, I can add with you that the perfect person to do it is an engineer. Now, look at the world today. There are buildings everywhere. From one-story building to the Red Center, the Robert Webster, the UNSW library, mega structures everywhere. They're just buildings everywhere. And many of today's tallest buildings are so tall that I'm sure that even King Kong is going to get a vertigo when he climbs up to the peak. Well, we are building structures higher and higher, but how high can we go? How high do we want to go? Let's look back into time. For much of the 20th century, the United States practically dominated the skyscraper scene. Steel frames and the inventions of elevators made tall buildings possible, and urbanization made them necessary. Well, time and time again, Americans building topped one and another. According to BBC.net, in 1930, the Chrysler building was the tallest. In 1931, the Empire State Building was the tallest. In 1973, the World Trade Center was the tallest. And in 1975, the Chicago Sears Tower was the tallest at 400 meters. And the way I see it, it's just a competition to see which tower is the tallest. Ron Clemente, chairman of the Council of Building and Urban Habitat, once commented, "We are seeing a tremendous activity everywhere. Whether it be in the Asia, the Middle East, or the States. For countries that are emerging from the economic scene, all these tall buildings represent the economic strength of a country." Ladies and gentlemen, as a proud Malaysian, let me introduce to you one of the world's mega structures of the world, the Petronas Twin Towers. Now, the Petronas Twin Towers were the tallest building from 1998 all the way to 2004. Erecting at 450 meters from the ground, this Twin Tower surpassed the Sears Tower in 1998. Now, this building was designed to reflect the national heritage of Islamic art. The Twin Tower implies that there are two towers. Well, it is interesting to know that these two towers are being constructed by two different construction companies. And these two construction companies, they competed against each other to see who gets the job done first. According to Tourism Malaysia, Samsung Construction, which built tower number 2, managed to win the race against Amazon Corporation, which built tower number 1. And they just won by like 1 month. They want to show the whole world what they're capable of. Well, even though this structure is being designed by Argentine architect Pelli and is being built by a Japan and a Korean construction company, I don't see how Malaysia comes into play except as their supplier. But anyway, now that the building is being built in Malaysia, we can say that it is a proud product of Malaysia. Is this something that we can be proud of? If there is any other significance behind the building, you know how people think of Asians? People think of an Asian that have this small, short, little human figure in their head, as opposed to tall, big-sized residents. Well, maybe this tower is to symbolically make Malaysians stand tall. I would also like to bring up how this Petronas Twin Tower relates to our pride. You know, when we're proud of something, we tend to self-motivate ourselves. When this structure was completed, every Malaysian was like thinking, hey, we're actually capable of building something that monumental. I mean, building and creating. Isn't that what engineers do best? But so to speak, this tower actually encouraged a lot of young Malaysians to go into the field of engineering, and it continues to do so. That is why you see a lot of young Malaysian engineers working around here in UNSW. Ladies and gentlemen, buildings and engineers. Engineers build buildings to withstand forces. Forces come from many sources, such as gravity, the people inside, the material of the building, the environmental weather impact. Now, if the design of the building is stable, these structures will not fall easily. One of the forces that can weaken the structure are the lateral shaking force, such as one experienced in an earthquake. Another concern are terrorist attacks. Well, this consideration is gaining popularity ever since the unfortunate event of 9/11, which struck down two of the world's greatest tower, the World Trade Center in New York City. And frankly, a lot of lives are being lost with the internet. But do you think that all these problems are going to stop us from building taller buildings? No. I mean, in 2004, the Petronas Twin Tower will be surpassed by the Taipei 101, standing at 500 meters. And a few days ago, the Burj Dubai surpassed the Taipei 101, and is still being under construction. Well, the last I checked on 2nd of August, the Burj Dubai is currently standing at 520 meters. Just 20 meters taller than the Taipei 101. I aren't going to disclose what is the finished height of the building, but many speculators that it is going to reach up to 800 meters high, which is 160% higher than the Taipei 101. Amazing, isn't it? Okay, I bet some of you must be thinking, what about Australia? Doesn't Australia have its own tallest building of some sort? As a matter of fact, they do. Inspired by the 2000 Olympic torch and the Sydney Opera House, the Q1, located in Surfers Paradise, Gold Coast, is the world's tallest all-residential building, standing at 320 meters. Now, it is also interesting to note that this tower is only 1 meter, just 1 meter, shorter than the Eiffel Tower. Now, ladies and gentlemen, looking at all these mega structures, have you ever wondered what is the next decade going to bring about? I don't know about you guys, but I'll be eagerly waiting for one day another mega structure pops up. Thank you.
Thank you, Chong. I think there were some pretty good jokes in there that a few of you completely missed went over your heads, but that's alright. Maybe you're all just a bit introvert. It's okay. Anyway, today is Young Engineers Australia Sydney Division in conjunction with RTA and also Engineers Australia